Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. I almost forgot I was doing this YouTube thing. My mind's been so preoccupied with this new job opportunity that I got, and of course all the baby stuff that my husband and I need to get done. He's putting gas in the car right now. We're on our way to the store to get some work clothes for me, maternity work attire, and some other stuff that we need. So it's gonna be a long day of shopping. We got our cars back yesterday, so we were literally stranded for like 2 weeks. We hadn't left our apartment, so the shopping and just leaving the apartment was very much needed. My husband and I just got back from a long day of shopping. It was amazing. I really needed that. We ended up getting some baby clothes. He told me, you go look at your maternity stuff, I'm gonna be looking at baby stuff. It was so cute. Anyway, yeah, I ended up getting some cute work clothes, so stick around for the end of the video. I'm gonna try on the couple outfits that I got. But let's get right into what I really want to talk about, and that's what I plan to do in case I start stressing at work. So I did some Google searching, and I found on the American Psychological Association website an article that's about steps on how to manage your stress. It's a total of 7 steps, and I'm only doing this just in case I do start experiencing stress. I won't know until I start working. But I feel like my last job was pretty traumatizing when I worked at the call center. Since that job was very stressful and I did not know how to manage my stress at all, I want to kind of avoid that with this one. Alright, so these are the 7 steps that I plan on taking for managing my stress at work. Number 1, track your stressors. So they recommend keeping a journal to write down whatever situation you face at work that causes you to stress out. Write down how you react to it. So I know when I journaled after I was diagnosed with panic disorder and depression, I did not find it helpful to journal as much as my therapist pushed me to do it. But years later, I realized, looking back through my notes, I was able to see patterns there that I could avoid in the future. So it was beneficial, and I did eventually realize that. Number 2, develop healthy responses. So what they recommend is eating healthy, exercising, spending enough time on your hobbies, and sleeping well. I plan on packing a lunch for work. This is something that I did before, wasn't really that difficult for me. So for exercise, that one's gonna be a challenge that has been a challenge for me since I started my 2nd trimester. So I'm gonna do my very best. I plan on going for walks on my breaks. Also, I do plan on working out after work. I know this is really difficult for a lot of people. It's definitely difficult for me. It feels really great afterwards. And then you can relax the rest of the day. The reason why I want to do it right after work is because it's a desk job and I'll be sitting for 8 hours every day. So my mind may be feeling tired, but my body's not going to be tired. So I should really just take advantage of that. I almost forgot to talk about sleep. I have some serious pregnancy insomnia right now. I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule. It's been really difficult, but I actually want to make a separate video for that because insomnia is a huge thing when it comes to anxiety and depression. So keep an eye out. I will do a video on my experience with insomnia recently and what I'm going to be doing to fix that. Number 3, establish boundaries. This one I won't have any trouble with because I learned a long time ago that you just don't mix work and your personal life. Once I'm off the clock, I'm gonna be involved in my personal life now. Work time is from whatever time I clock in to whatever time I'm off. Number 4, I need to take time to recharge. This one doesn't really apply to me because this is more like for people who have, this is a full-time job, but I'm only doing it for temporarily for about 2 months until my due date. After that, I don't plan on working. There's not going to be any paid time off or vacation time or even personal time that I'm going to accumulate and want to take off. So, but for those of you who have not taken your PTO or vacation or personal time and you're about ready to go insane, I'd strongly recommend doing it. I know it's hard to take time off. There's this guilt that you feel for not being there when they really need you, but I mean, it's the law, you know? If you have a full-time job that offers these kinds of benefits, just take advantage of them, seriously. You don't realize how much your mind and body needs a break from a 9-to-5 job or whatever job you have. Number 5, learn to relax. They recommend taking a few minutes every day to, again, recharge, to decompress. And it only has to be a few minutes. Take a few minutes every day to do an activity. The best ones for stress relief, of course, would be something like meditation. Yoga, I'm not a yoga person, but there's a lot of people out there who find that really, really helpful because of all the breathing and the movement in your body gets your blood flowing, and that's really good for you. Mindfulness and walking, you know, which I'm already going to be doing. Number 6, talk to your supervisor. This means talking to your supervisor about your needs. Yeah. And that's always, at least for me, that's always been very difficult. Most of my jobs that I've had, I would have to really muster up the courage to bring an issue up. I struggle with time management when I get a lot of work and a deadline. If you're lucky, your company may offer resources and programs that help with this kind of stuff. So it's always up to you to take that step to ask, you know, always ask. Don't be afraid. I know I'm gonna be afraid to ask, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, I can't risk, not just for myself, but for my baby, I really can't risk being super stressed at work, so we'll see how that goes. And last, number 7, get support. So they recommend talking to friends and family. This is something that I already do. I already go to friends and family when I'm, you know, stressed or down about something, and I try my best not to stick to just one person and, you know, throw all my problems onto that person. I spread it out. If your job offers any kind of counseling or, you know, therapy for free, oh my gosh, get on that. I don't know with my job if they do. I think that's something worth trying out if I started experiencing extremely high stress. But that's it for the steps. I'm hoping that I don't have to actually use any of these tools, but let's be realistic. I haven't worked for almost a year. I feel like I've lost all my skills, which is not true. It's just I'm just a little rusty maybe. So it's definitely gonna be weird going back to work, going from being unemployed and doing nothing while I'm quarantined to having a full-time desk job. I'm hoping everything goes smoothly, and I'm both nervous and excited, so that's a good sign, right? Yeah. I'll definitely keep you updated on how everything goes. I feel very blessed, so thank you, God. I give thanks to Again, my husband, who has been so supportive and wonderful. He's amazing. And of course, to all my friends and family, just being there for me whenever I text you or call you. You guys are awesome. And now for a little runway moment. I want to remind everyone to do your best to be happy, even when things don't go the way you want, or you feel like things aren't going to get any better. Keep smiling, keep a positive mind. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!